Welcome back, everybody, to Juice Pro Wrestling. This week, before we tear into our fucking episode, I want to let you guys know what we're doing here. So last month, in the month of October, we co-promoted and hosted an XPW event, 2 nights, Theater of fucking Brutality, no ring deathmatch. And I kind of had an idea when I was there cutting it up with these guys that, like, you know, after the show, I would like to have everybody come on the show and we do like a series of everybody that participated in the evening's events and, you know, see what else they got going on, what they've fucking been up to. So that's what we're doing tonight. And as of this recording, if you're listening to any podcasting platform right now or watching on YouTube right now, I want to let you guys know that this week, night 2 footage just dropped. So now officially you have night 1 and night 2 at jpdub.com, which is a direct link to our YouTube. There's 2 fucking killer playlists. You got music from the bands Handsome Prick, Elbow Deep, Emperor, and Manifestations, and you got full fucking no ring death matches. So check that shit out. Like, subscribe, share, and let's get on with the motherfucking show.
Oh my God.
And I'm leaving!
He's shit everywhere.
There's shit everywhere! Damn it! There's shit on the windows! Oh my God! My house is full of shit! He's shit everywhere! Look what he did! He shit all over the wall!
Welcome everybody to Juice Pro Wrestling episode 251. Leading Profusely. Oh yeah.
This week we have a very fucking special guest. He participated, I should say, in both fucking nights, XPW Theater of Brutality. Why'd he go both nights? Because he's that fucking big, that tough, and that fucking hard.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please welcome Bull Bronson.
Goddamn right. That's the fucking energy I like. What's up, guys?
What's happening?
What's going on,
Fuck yeah,
brother?
thanks for having me, man.
Anytime, man. So like I said, dude, you know, it was just kind of, you know, and we got to kick it out back a little bit. I don't know if you remember this little, you know, little stash, little.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Look at that sucker.
yeah, I'll smoke.
Oh, yeah.
It's like I got a one-hitter like a fucking grandpa in my car. He's motherfuckers smoking blunts and joints, and I'm like, I got a one-hitter over here.
Fuck yeah. Bring it to the party. I'm down.
Yeah, dude, but I mean, that's a good starting point, man, because this was such a fucking amazing time, dude. And I was like, man, I would love, you know, because part of what we like to do too in doing these interviews is help, you know, spread the word and promote what you and the men and women are doing in professional wrestling from all walks of life, whether it's fucking major TV shit down to fucking the lowest of the low bingo hall fucking shit. I don't care. You know, I like to get your guys' fucking stories out there and shit. And
Fuck yeah.
I'm just, you know, out of curiosity, like, you know, starting with these XPW shows we did, like I said, you participated in both fucking nights. First night was a killer triple threat with Peter B. Beautiful and Hardcore Hillbilly. Motherfucker.
Goddamn.
Take us back through that first night, brother, and that matchup, and what your thoughts and feelings were on the first night.
Man, so the fucking, just the crowd, that atmosphere was fantastic for one. So that made the show. The atmosphere alone, the fucking bands throwing down. The fights were all good. The fight we had was good. There was blood. I fucking bled everywhere. Fucking hillbilly blood everywhere.
Dude, you had that flaming fist, man.
The fucking flame didn't get as fucking bright as I wanted, but you know, shit happens. It's live, so you know, whatever. But yeah, man, it was a throwdown fight, and then fuck the rest of the night. You had Necro Butcher there. You had fucking Mickey Knuckles. Like the show was just stacked. I was happy just to be there. Fuck.
Right? And shout out to fucking Dirty Ron, because I mean, he gave me so much fucking love and praise for this at the end of the night too. And it's cool. That was something special. I was hanging out with my bass player, Matt. Shout out to Matt Abear last night we went and saw Dying Fetus in Chicago, and we were talking about that shit on the way there. And he's like, dude, it was something. He's like, that was fucking special, you know, like, and you felt it. I think everybody there felt it, like, and it was the first time in this area for something like that. I mean, there's promotions that run, right? Black Label Pro and some other shit, but I mean, no one has brought this, you know, the idea of like the power of deathmatch, death metal, and grindcore. That's where me and Bodie, that's
nothing's more metal than deathmatch wrestling, period.
Exactly. It's the death metal of all wrestling.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's our shit. Bodie fucking even did deathmatch wrestling.
I did that shit.
Fucking does death metal and grind shit. Yeah, dude. Like, so you're sitting there, you're going to tell me like some dudes that come on and we want to do a wrestling show, but we want to represent who we truly are as well, you know, and where we come from and that scene, you know, like, and for us, it's that underground death metal grindcore scene, dude. And picture this too. So like when me and Ron we were talking about this for a while, right? And there was also like, you know, some shit from Casanova Valentine. We were talking about trying to book some shit all like for over a year. I couldn't find a fucking venue. You know, everybody's talking about, yeah, we could do this, we could do that. And then it would just fall through. And
man, what I love about the venue is like, you know, the owner wanted to be mad about some of the shit that happened, but they enjoyed it so fucking much he could even be mad.
Exactly. Well, if you watch the video, so what I also included was I call it the XPW Theater of Brutality Afterbirth, which is like, you know, keeping it fucking death metal again.
Yep.
It's basically all the bonus footage, you know, the send off, you know, after the fucking show had ended. And I do a nice little cut scene because I'm up on stage talking about Daryl, shout out to Daryl in the Miller Beach Performance Theater. Because just like you said, he wanted to be fucking pissed. And I'm sitting there like, trying to be cool, but kind of biting my fingernails. I'm like, fuck, you know, Masada's going to put this fucking Dillinger or something through the wall. Like, please don't tear the fucking wall down. Like, I don't want to be responsible. I have like hardly any money wrapped up into this. I want to keep it that way, you know? Like, and fucking, so Masada and Dillinger are going out and he's like, oh, not my chairs. He's like, I need them for a funeral. I have that shit cut into the video, dude. It's great comedic timing, and Daryl does comedy and shit himself. And like, dude, that I'm glad you said it first because that's so true. He wanted to be fucking mad, you know? Like,
yeah, he did. He definitely wanted to be mad, but he was enjoying it so much. Like they were like kids in there, bro. Like they ain't never seen that shit. Them dudes had never seen no wrestling like that in their lives.
Nope.
Yeah,
most people haven't, man. We fucking go balls to the wall.
Fuck yeah.
It ain't bullshit. You know what I mean? Like
it's the real shit.
It is. It's still pro wrestling, but it ain't bullshit.
Right.
I mean, dude, you still had guys fucking, you know, doing fucking.
Because I'll tell you what, ain't no way Peter be beautiful or hardcore hillbilly gonna fucking step up to me in real life. I'll tell you that.
Have you ever wrestled those dudes before?
Hillbilly I've wrestled with. Peter, I've met him a few times. They're both cool guys. I love Hillbilly. You can't not like Hillbilly.
Dude,
that motherfucker is.
He was hanging out with my buddy Stones, man. Fucking did you stay out there too or no?
No, I went back to my aunt's house in Chicago Heights.
Oh, right on. Yeah, so you weren't that far.
Yeah. I'm from that area, so like I got family. I go visit when I'm up there.
Hillbilly was hanging out. There was a bunch of them guys. Ron, Masada, went to my buddy Stone, put them up. And he was just telling me, what's he say? Hillbilly all the time. He's like, daggone it.
Daggone.
Yeah, daggone. Stone's like, man, you need to start a fucking swear jar for that shit every time he says daggone, you know? Like,
he needs a daggone t-shirt is what he needs. We need to sell that shit.
Yep. Yeah, dude. For sure. But
it's like a built-in catchphrase. The kid just fucking, he's a walking gimmick.
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
Perfectly put.
Hey, going back like to the venue though, and that first night, like, dude, that was such a cool, like it was a small place too, but everything worked, you know, like going back to the whole aesthetic of the show, the death match, the grindcore, the fucking death metal, in Scary Gary, Indiana, a city that fucking gets a bad rap as it is. That's about as hardcore as you can get, supposedly, you know, like, and then XPW on top of it. You know, I got to fucking shout out Rob Black and fucking, you know, for letting Theater of Brutality, the brand, come and that happened. Like, that's a big deal. That was big for us. It was super fucking cool. I know Jerry from Elbow Deep was pumped because he's a huge fucking fan, and those guys went fucking hard as shit too on each other. Did any of you guys think that you were gonna see fucking bands that were gonna essentially do the same shit you guys were doing?
Man, elbow deep with fucking elbow deep for real. Those dudes are fucking in it. I fucking love them dudes. Well, it's not even my type of music, but man, y'all were killing it on the music for real. Killing it.
You got to kill it, man. We got to live up to fucking what you guys are doing. You also took what I christened the pumpkinhead chair shot.
The best.
That's
Yeah,
the
it was a little
official
jarring.
terminology for it out there, ladies and gentlemen. The pumpkinhead chair shot. That was
I've seen it
awesome.
I've seen it done a couple times since then now, but yeah, it was pretty jarring, man. That fucking pumpkin shattered on my head.
Yeah,
But good.
fuck yeah, dude. Anybody get any lay their shit in, get their shit in good that night?
Um,
You feel anybody working you a little bit stiff?
Uh-oh.
no, I. The next night I got busted open the hard way, but that night
Ooh.
I was pretty. It was a night of work. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't nothing. I think I might have hurt myself more with the light tubes than they did.
Yeah. Well, dude, and then going into, so, you know, night one ends and everybody, like I said, great fucking time, like great show, great experience, you know, a smaller crowd, but hey, sometimes, you know, you run up against fucking TNA, I don't care what anybody says, Bound for Glory, that's 30 minutes away. You're already fucking losing a lot of wrestling fans. And wrestling fans watch Deathmatch, you know, like,
Man,
fuck,
I
there were
think that
people there the
area-
first night that weren't there the second night because they straight said, hey, we're going to TNA, sorry. I'm like, fuck.
I think if you did that once every other month in that area, those shows would start to sell out.
Oh, yeah,
Because
dude.
it's a scene of its own, bro. You create your own scene on that shit. You know what I'm saying? You
For
can book
sure.
different styles of bands, deathmatch music, and fucking just kill it. Especially in like somewhere like South Chicago area, that's fucking money. It's all money.
I need to get Three Floyds fucking on board and sponsor that shit. They'll never do it though because they're probably too corporate. It's like, well, we have legalities and we need doctors there and insurance. And it's like, nah, man, we keeping this 100% real. You know?
Insurance for real? What is that?
Yeah. But yeah. So the atmosphere of the place, like I said, dude, just it was great, and I felt like I was in Bloodsport, you know, because like the black ass walls, the red lighting, it's just, you know, made me think of Bloodsport, like the Kumite, the fucking crowd around and just people fighting, dude. And then there's a stage right there, dude. Like that was so cool. It was the little nuances that, like, for everybody watching and listening right now, if you weren't there, it's hard to put it into words, you know. It's like it was a really cool fucking special event, like just everything top to bottom. Speaking of that, what was some of the other shit you enjoyed from night one watching?
Man, Eric Dillinger, Masada was fucking. I mean, Masada's fantastic. You can't deny Masada forever because that dude is the best of the best. He is the fucking bar, and everybody knows
He's
it.
the man, dude.
Oh yeah,
yeah, dude.
Shout out to Masada. Here you go, brother.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Masada is the man. He's such a fucking cool dude too. Like,
yeah, he is.
Oh, dude, we were broing down hardcore. That was, like I said, and for me, like, dude, as a fan, shit too, like, and we've had him on the show, you know, like as a guest, and it's cool to make shit happen in real life and come together, you know. And dude, I hung out with him a majority of the time.
Masada's so good. Night two, I for shoot thought he was beating the fuck out of JJ Escobar.
Yeah,
I for shoot thought I made my kid go to the front. I was like, go up there because if I was getting my ass whipped like JJ was, I'm fighting you, and we're fighting.
yeah,
like for real. And, fuck, they were professional as fuck about it, but I believed every second of it. I'm a grown ass man, been watching wrestling my whole life. I know it work when I see it work, and that did not look like it work.
yeah.
Fucking that shit was incredible,
Dude. It was fucking
Those are the
amazing,
best.
man. And
I saw a special shout out from JJ about that match and how much of an honor it was to go up against Masada in that atmosphere and just go at it.
And Masada put him over. We got footage of that shit too.
Yeah.
It's on our fucking YouTube. Check it out. jpdub.com. Like, subscribe, share, all that fucking shit.
That fucking match is a must see.
That is.
Dude.
I agree. Totally agree. One of the best ones this year.
I want to address
maybe in a
something
long
too,
time.
because, you know, I like to fucking call motherfuckers out sometimes. And a lot of it, unfortunately, is the fucking people involved in the toxic ass wrestling community as a whole,
Oh,
whether
my
it's
God.
deathmatch or anything, because you guys are a bunch of fucking dorks. You just don't get it, you know? Dude, so many people talking shit. Like, we had problems in the live stream, right? Like, no audio, whatever, like shit that like all this just came together. We tried to do the best we could with what we knew. And obviously we fucked something up. So sorry for that. But at least, dude, I've had guys shit talking me. Oh, well, they put the Juice Pro Wrestling dude's footage out. It's like, dude, my footage is in 4K. It's fucking, that's part of the atmosphere of the vibe of the show. It's like a Fight Club, like something, like I'm all up in that shit with my fucking phone, dude. Like,
Exactly.
you wouldn't see any of this, and it would be lost to fucking you guys. And that's where I felt like my duty most important to get it out, so you guys have shit, you know, to fucking show people. You know, I've been all these indie feds and all this wrestling shit. Like instantly, motherfucker, as soon as the match is over, it's like boom, go straight to Twitter or something. Like, oh, who's uploading this highlight and shit? It's no different, man. You guys need that too. You know,
Yep.
all about the fucking grind and popping yourself. You got to do that, man. So right now, all I got to say to people like that is fuck you.
Yeah.
You don't like it, guess what? I disabled the comments, so I don't ever have to know about it.
Exactly.
Fuck yeah.
Hey, I seen a couple dudes putting you over, dude. About having that shit up. They were like, dude, I wasn't able to watch this live or anything like that. And they're like, thanks for putting this out, because now I get to see it, and this is something I've really wanted to watch and stuff like that.
Yeah, dude.
That was cool.
And there's, what is it, that cagematch.com or whatever, I think is some fucking website. And someone actually wrote a comment on there about like, oh, this was shitty. Granted, if you watch the live stream, it was fucked up. I'm not going to lie. It probably was shitty. But in essence, like if we would have just not went live in general and filmed this the way like I kind of did it, like I think going forward, this is probably going to be something like that. Like almost like a death metal, deathmatch, lucha underground vibe, just raw as fuck.
Deathmatch underground.
Almost like a CKY video or some shit.
Like,
but
security cameras. Make that shit like it was fucking being taped on security cameras, and it would have been
That's
sick.
dope. Yeah, that would be dope as fuck, dude. I would love to see some shit like that.
Once again, me just trying to get it out with the quickest edits I can do in my busy fucking life, you know, for the fans, for the performers, you know, more or less than myself too. You know, I both categories. Like it's, dude. So, and there hasn't been a lot of negative shit, but I've seen some. So all I'm saying out there is just enjoy that you got it. And I've sent all the fucking files and shit, like everything, to like Dirty Ron. And I don't know if there's going to be some officially put together for streamxpw.com. I think there is. You know, I don't know what they're going to include in it, but they have all the fucking footage. Rob Black and them should have access to all that, you know, as far as I know. So hopefully that does come out. But here's the thing. I don't know if and when it will. And I don't want a bunch of time going by where it's like, oh, you know, everybody fucking forgets. I just want to put it in people's minds while it's still fucking fresh, you know?
Fuck yeah, man. I shared the shit out of it.
Yeah, off that kick. I'm just being honest with you. And I put a couple of video PSAs out for each night and explaining the problems we fucking ran into. And, you know, just, hey, here it is. Enjoy it. It's something we can improve upon. You know, hopefully we get to do this again. And yeah.
Fuck yeah. It felt like a guerrilla production anyway. It was fucking, the whole atmosphere was fucking punk rock. It was sick as fuck.
Yeah.
It was sick as fuck.
So, dude, and how about fucking Necro? Fuck, as a fan, I mean, dude, holy shit. Like, he was so fucking cool. Like, he's going to make an appearance on the show at some point. All I have to do is buy him a baseball card, he says.
Was that your first time meeting him?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Bro, he's so fucking cool. He's
so cool, man. And like growing up watching this dude, you know, it's like, holy fuck, you know? Like, I've been
he punches like a
Necro
fucking
Butcher created characters for a long time when I game.
Necro Butcher is the hardest fucking punch I've ever taken in the ring.
Oh, for sure, dude.
I've heard that from a few people.
He laid in the fucking redacted, like, man, especially after he hit him with that beer bottle. And that was a fucking fucking beer bottle, dude. And he fucking took that shit. I was like, there live. I was like, oh, fuck. And you could see in the video, jpdub.com, he fucking Necro just lays in a couple of nice stiff ones. I'm like, fuck, he's going to knock this motherfucker out on his feet, you know?
Redacted's a little beast, though. I like that kid.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, and he's got buzz, man. He's doing a lot of shit, you know? The fucking unicorns guys fucking put him over. He's doing a lot of fucking different shit. He's gonna, like I said, all you motherfuckers from those nights are gonna be coming on here and telling your stories and whatnot. Dude, I will tell you though, like it was weird. Like me and Jerry sitting in the back, and it's like Masada and fucking Necro Butcher, and we're just like the flies on the wall, kinda. And they just start talking about whatever, you know. Like I record a little fucking thing. So cool, man, to have those moments, you know, and fucking kick it with them guys like peers, you know, like you guys go do your thing. I fucking smashed a couple light tubes on my head. We're playing. I've never done that in my life before. I was just like, whatever.
Well, welcome to the club.
In the moment.
And then Jerry made me look like a bitch when he came out and fucking.
Oh, dude, he does it. He does that all the time. He's insane. I love it.
So fucking cool.
I love them dudes.
Let's give a moment of praise because I got to. And this is what these episodes are all about. So Bodie's going to hear about it a bunch of times when these guys come on. But
of course,
Jerry, his contributions cannot be fucking missed, man. Like Necro wouldn't have, you know, like I thought, did he bring Necro out? I think he did, or at least Masada. Anyways, huge part of the fucking show, dude. Like, then to deliver on the level that they deliver, and I know they fuck shit up, right? I get it. Fucking, you know, but this was. It was next level, dude. Trust me, I was sweeping up the glass and the blood off the fucking stage. And then I was like, finally, I was like, fuck this. It's 2 a.m. I'm going home.
They always go hard, man. I love Jerry. And Brian too, man. Brian goes hard too, that bass player. Dude, he goes so fucking hard. It's
young
awesome.
Montez. He looks like a young Montez, dude.
Montez.
We were at Fetus last night, and Montez was there, and I talked to him. I was like, hey, man, so you remember the XPW show? Like Brian fucking elbow deep passed down, his balls were like hanging out of his shorts. He's like, yeah. I was like, I got video of you fucking licking his fucking ball. He just looked at it, he's like,
yep.
I'm like, I haven't posted because I'm sure he'll get it, dude. Most of these videos in these playlists have gotten YouTube flags them. You know, you can still watch them, but it's like you have to be 18 or over. This is sensitive content. I guess I get it, but you know, they're sure as fuck limiting the views on that shit. The algorithm's really fucked up, so that's why it's important for you guys to fucking share this stuff and share these matches. More importantly, you know. But yeah, dude, I told Montez that shit. He's just like, and I'm like, I got to find a way to get that. Like, see shit like that. That'd be, I mean, that's fucked up. It's funny. You can't even really tell, you know. But it's no different than watching like a movie like Step Brothers or some shit and they do some, you know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Digging fart jokes. That's, you know, come on, man. I got to find a way because it just so goes with like, it's XPW, you know, like. Montez is fucking XPW. Like I know Dirty Ron and Schlack and everybody is XPW, but Montez, without even knowing, this guy is like the son of Gigi Allen.
Hell yeah.
Man. But so night 2, Bull. What stood out? Obviously, probably Masada and JJ. You know, you mentioned that, but dude, I really enjoyed like both nights. Mickey went hard both nights. That first night. With how do you say his name? Satujin?
Yeah.
Satujin.
Yeah, hell yeah.
My first time seeing that dude, and holy shit, man, like cool as fuck. And I'm sorry to hear, like I think his mother passed like a couple days after. So condolences to that motherfucker. But dude, him and Mickey, and it was cool. They had the story, you know, it was like all this shit just came together so quick, and there was no bullshit, and there was like so easy. People in the back just like really quick. All right, so this is what we're doing. Like that's what I love about this shit. There was no fucking BS. You know, it's like, and then when it played out, it was great. Like him and Mickey come out, and you know, it just starts off with like, you know, who can hit harder? You know, I heard you hit like a bitch. And you go from there into one of the like most brutal fucking matches of the night, man. Like
Mickey's so fucking good, man. She's so good. I love Mickey to death.
She's fucking awesome.
Great too. Satu's going to Japan. I think I read.
I think you're right. I think
the first of the year he's going to Japan.
Dude, Mickey showed up.
Awesome. That's huge for that kid. That's fucking awesome. He deserves it though.
Mickey showed up like the ghetto Ric Flair, man. Let me tell you this.
Fuck yeah.
So when she showed up there, dude, she just got there, and I'm out back, smoke or whatever. And like Mickey comes with a couple other people. She gets out, she's got a blunt in her mouth, a bunch of fucking spiked ass pumpkins, and a case of fucking Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Woo.
And I'm like, holy shit. And then me and Masada, proceeded to drink most of her beer that night. So I'm sorry. Masada's just like, hey, Mickey, can Justin have one? He was like, she didn't say anything. He's like, just fucking take one. And then like we'd get done, we'd have another one. I'm like, okay. Before you know it, we were rip torn.
There you go.
Hell yeah. I had a couple of them Paps, I think.
Yeah, you did. You had to, man. Was there any like fans that stood out to you that night in particular?
So I got done with one of my matches and I went to the back and I sat down and I'm bleeding. I'm like looking for fucking napkins to wipe off with. And this girl walks up and she's like, can I help you with some of that? Get the blood off you? And I was like, no, it's okay, ma'am. Thank you. And I looked up and she was like, is your name? And she's called me by my shoot name and shit. And I'm like, who the fuck? This girl I ain't seen in fucking like 20 years. But yeah, it was fucking crazy, man. Since
I did that shit the Godfather one time, Papa Shango. I saw him in South Bend. And I was like, yo, Charles. And he looked at me like, what the fuck? Shit, you're not, dude. I got video. I post it every day on 420, man. Dude, you get this pen with me. It's like, motherfucking white boy say Charles? How do you know that shit?
Charles.
Charles in charge of my life.
What's up, Chuck?
Yeah. Chuck.
Underground dwellers.
Fuck yeah. Dude, I was really surprised too with all the technical difficulties we had. Like you couldn't tell that when everything was happening at the show, no one knew. The music, the band sounded really good. The first night, Manifestations and Emperor, and there's some local cats, man. And like I'm glad to see like people really got into those guys as well and fucking enjoyed that shit.
Yeah, they were pretty good. They weren't bad at all. They were great.
Yeah.
All you guys were fucking awesome.
Yeah, everybody's fucking smoking weed and real fucking high on drugs. No, I cannot.
Oh, why not? Why wouldn't you?
I don't know if everybody got wet or not. I don't know.
I got wet. I wish we would have played. Damn it.
I'm trying to think. So what else? Dude, in Dirty Ron's, like, he was so over. Like, he was cracking me up. Like, he'd come out and he introduced us. He's like, are you ready for hands up? Fuck that prick. And he just sounds like this demented clown that's been on, like, an 8-day coke binge. Like, he's so raspy and shit. Like, I love that dude. But it was so cool to have him up there. It's like introducing us,
That's sick.
Yeah, dude.
That was the first time I met Ron was up there. Like, we traveled, like, in the same circles for years. I never met him. Crazy.
So speaking of same fucking circles and shit, I mean, you've been in the game for a long time now, right?
Yeah, 20-some years, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, and you fucking wrestled some fucking people, some names, some fucking what's been some of your favorite brutal fucking encounters, if you will?
Oh man, I've got some matches. Like
did you ever get to fight New Jack?
I was in a match with New Jack. I didn't wrestle New Jack. I didn't get my fucking.
That's street cred right there. I say less, brother. Say less.
Yeah. he about took my ear off with the guitar. I said that.
Nice.
That was like. I took him to Red Lobster for dinner too. That was pretty fucking cool.
Yo, New Jack, you want to go to Red Lobster?
Shoot. Bought him a Bahama Mama and shit. He was happy as fuck.
That's fucking.
He was cool. New Jack ain't smoke weed. I couldn't believe that shit.
Really?
I couldn't believe that. Yeah.
Wow.
We probably drink a hella Henny.
Yeah. I think he was on the Colada bins when he was on.
Oh yeah.
He was swerving hard.
Swerve when I drive. Yeah, he was had to throw that shit out there.
But yeah, New Jack was cool, man. I've wrestled all kinds of fucking people. I beat Rhino for the NWA Mid-South Heavyweight title.
Fuck yeah.
No shit.
I've wrestled Rikishi Fatu. I've wrestled Nikolai Volkov. I've wrestled.
Oh,
fucking, I don't know. A bunch. I've wrestled. I don't even know.
So
I've been in the game for a while.
Oh,
You've
for
been
sure.
in the game for a while, but where does it start for you? Like, where the wrestling, little kids, same story we've heard many a times. We were all those little kids fucking watching.
Yeah, little fat white kid in the hood, bro. Fucking grew up watching wrestling.
Oh yeah.
Like that was my shit, man. Me and my friends, we fucking I'm a '90s kid, so I was born '84, so the '90s were my fucking jams.
80.
Like, huh?
As I said, I'm an 80. So
Like
yeah, I'm
80,
right
hell
there
yeah,
with you.
it's the same thing.
Yep.
Fucking grew up on G.I. Joe, Transformers.
Fuck
He-Man,
yeah, dude.
fucking wrestling.
I even threw GoBots in that motherfucker sometimes.
I was gonna say that too. I was gonna say GoBots, dude. Fucking A.
Just wrestling, American kid, fucking grew up loving Hulk Hogan and fucking.
So Hulkster, is he's the one that really got you in? Like, if you could say what, if there's always, I guess, one person that's overtly responsible for bringing in your wrestling fandom. Like for me, I have to go back and say Hulk Hogan.
I'd have to say I mean, Hulk Hogan was the man, bro.
He
was
brought
targeted
wrestling to
straight
my
to
fucking
us.
face.
Yeah, he was pushed real hard on us.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
real big, real hard.
But then as soon as you figure out Hulk Hogan, you're like, oh, but look at Macho Man.
Yeah.
Oh, who's Ric
All
Flair?
the doors.
What's he doing?
Yep. What's Jake the Snake doing? Hold on.
Yeah, Rick Rude.
Yeah.
I was a Rick the Model Martel mark real hard.
Dude. Where's Stratton when you
nice.
need him?
Exactly. Stratton does a perfect Rick Martel impression.
The fucking Boston Crab was my jam. I used to fuck my cousin up.
Man. Dude, the perfume too. When you fucking blinded Jake the Snake and his eye was all white, dude. I was like, Rick Martel's a bad motherfucker, dude.
Yeah.
Man, between the fucking Boston Crab and the sharpshooter, I'm surprised my cousins could walk.
Then he went to WCW and he wrestled with that bald spot for a while.
Yeah.
The model can't have a bald spot.
Salvatore Sincere.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that, huh?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. But yeah, man, the fucking 80s, 90s, that's all I watch now. I don't watch this new shit. I watch wrestling. I watch all wrestling.
So what was your main shit though, like growing up? Like as you progress, we all, get into Hulk Hogan, but then you get into WCW, everything back then, the EC dub, the big, obviously Deathmatch. Were you watching those like Big Japan fucking things and FMW?
I think I was lucky enough to grow up in Chicago, so we had some ECW late night. I'm like,
Man Cow. Remember, it was like Man Cow TV, then ECW Hardcore TV. Man Cow, like, oh my God, I can't believe we all what they're doing.
Scrambled in Wisconsin.
Hell yeah, Wisconsin, Bodie from that Cheddar State.
Yep.
Goddamn Stranglemania. That fucking that shit popped off, man.
JCW.
Hell yeah, that shit blew my mind.
Fuck yeah.
Started seeing like, I mean, you knew who Mankind was by that point, but seeing all that old school Cactus Jack shit, like,
yep.
That was fucking fantastic, man. And then just went to like FMW from there and just finding all the shit that you could on AOL and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had this one friend who was a
video
nerd and used to fucking just get all kinds of videos, like tape trade and shit. So
hell yeah.
I think with that kid fucking just watch wrestling all day. All my Mexican friends watch Lucha Libre, so we fucking watch that shit all the time. Like, I don't speak Spanish at all, but I was watching the Spanish station every Saturday. You know what I mean?
Yep. AAA, CMLL used to be on those channels too back then.
We used to do the fucking gay ass wrestling mail off fucking little like role playing game or whatever. Like you make a character and mail it off to PWIs.
Yeah, dude,
that's awesome. I remember that shit. Yeah,
I remember seeing that like PWIs and shit
all the time.
Yeah, bro, we were fucking gay little kids, man. We fucking were down.
That's sick shit, dude.
Oh, motherfucker.
So awesome.
Hell yeah, dude. So, I mean, when do you start though? Like, are you training like to be a wrestler? Or are you training like to start to be a deathmatch guy?
Well, I'm trained to be a wrestler. Like the deathmatch shit, just because I love it, man. That's the only reason I do that shit.
Yeah,
I'm a good big man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I do like good. Like, I'm a Vader Bam Bam fucking ripoff. Like, you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Just big, mean, fat
dude,
fucking dude.
How sick was that Mastodon helmet in that theme song?
Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Evil.
It was evil.
It was evil.
I got to shoot a copy of my last match against this dude, Cousin Condry. That was fucking good. That was pretty dope. But yeah, I'm a Memphis wrestler through and through. Like, I learned how to start wrestling in Southern Illinois, but then, like, that was 2002. I started. I had a kid in 2004. Cut off a couple years, and like 2007, 8, 9, 10, I started going to like West Tennessee and fucking learn from dudes down there, fucking Ron Bass and shit. Fucking
shit,
nice.
Don Bass. It was one of them. I can't fucking remember. It was one of them. But yeah, Gold Boy Greg Anthony fucking trained me up. He's the Goldenboy's nothing. He's good. He's a good worker. You know what I'm saying? But
I'll believe
he's
you if
just
you
one
tell
of those
me.
fucking travel guys. Yeah, just man. And then I cut my teeth there. I started doing death matches whenever I could. You know what I'm saying? Just little small places like there's this place called Chaos Pro Wrestling in Metropolis. Do some death matches there, and then like start hanging out with the hooligans. You know who they are?
Yeah.
Start hanging out with them dudes and traveling and doing death match when I could at 2014 King of the Deathmatch tournament. Is John Wayne Murdoch.
Yeah, I
go.
did see that.
He beat me with the fucking taser to the balls.
How'd that feel? Did it tickle?
Oh,
That it didn't hurt as bad as you think, to be honest.
I don't ever want to know. Like my buddy
was
did
just
that
like-
to himself when we were
You know when
younger.
you get kicked in
Everybody's
the
getting
balls, it hurts
tasered.
for a while.
yeah,
You get
yes.
tasered, it's just done as soon as
And my
it's
balls
done.
already take a beating, man.
Oh, man.
Hey,
Well, that's
More props
good
to
though.
you.
At least it doesn't linger there, and it feels like you just took a hammer to the balls.
Yeah. That's the only way I can say that it's okay because it's just quick. It's there and done.
Right.
Is that like what's the worst bump you think you've taken? Like the most painful,
man.
I guess, or scary, you know, if you're like, fuck, I'm fucking cut there, you know,
I mean,
chunks.
I've cut the fuck out of my leg and I cut the fuck out of my arm one time pretty good, but nothing that really scared me. I'm like, I don't know, like I'm pretty safe about what I do. Like I know, you know what I'm saying? I know how to fucking
I seen it
I don't know,
firsthand.
I try to work it as much as I can.
Mhm.
Try not to get hurt. I've been successful pretty much. I've torn my shoulders up a few times, but nothing. I've been hurt
Expected.
worse in regular matches than death matches.
Yeah.
I broke my ankle against Mickey Knuckles.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That sucked. Fucking dicks.
I bet. Yeesh.
I went to hit the Vader splash out of the corner, and she's supposed to roll in, so I'd fucking miss, and then she capitalized. Well, I fucking go for the splash, and she rolls out, so I'd like readjust my whole body to not fucking stomp on her head, and just my fat ass trying to land on one ankle wasn't gonna fucking cut it.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Not
It
at
was all
all.
3 weeks later. I was healed up, good to go.
Dude, what's I mean, it's a crazy lifestyle, you know, you're fucking weekend warrior in it, you know, it's no different than us doing the music and shit. Like there's always some crazy road stories, if you want to call them that, man. What's one that you can think of?
Oh man, we've had a lot of crazy stories. We got fucking I went to my favorite. So it's me, Chase Stevens, AJ Gray, and fucking Eric Wayne on our way to Minot, North Dakota, which is like 40 miles from Canada and North Dakota. It's all the way up there. It's like a 24-hour drive.
Mm.
But we fucking on the way there, fucking we run out of fucking gas because AJ didn't fucking check his gas tank and
Motherfucker.
it fucking blows the fuel pump and fucking we have to get a fuel pump and then fucking by the time we get back on the road, a fucking blizzard hit.
Oh.
So now we're driving and like you can't see the hood of the car, blizzard. Like, you know, South Dakota, North Dakota, fucking whiteout winter, Minnesota type shit. And man, we ended up stopping at this fucking hotel and Chase could be shit for fucking being able to sleep while I drive because I was asleep the whole time I was driving that car.
Oh. Holy fuck.
But anyway, yeah, we get to the fucking hotel. It's AJ's birthday. Fucking the hotel has a bar. We ended up keeping the bar open till like 6 in the morning. Fucking just, you know, doing fucking rails and drinking and fucking having a good old time. Just another night. It was fucking great, man. It was those nights like that. And then we finally got some Minnesota and we're put up in this not Minnesota, Minot, North Dakota. Put up in a badass hotel. Have some badass matches. It was fucking fun. Good times.
Fuck yeah.
That's a long road trip though.
You ever had to fucking throw down with motherfuckers? Like for real? Like any crazy motherfuckers getting out of line, whether it's fans or whatever?
So I got a green kid that I take care of. His name's fucking Blood Money Brian Richards. Like he's kind of my protege or whatever.
Yeah.
Kinda. We were in a match in fucking West Tennessee a few months ago, and this kid fucking swung a chair on him and broke his elbow.
Oh,
As soon as the kid walked in the back, I knocked him the fuck on his ass. As soon as he walked through the curtain, I hit him twice.
that's called taking him to court, right?
Yeah, fuck yeah, bro. You get a fucking that shit coming.
Hell yeah, dude.
The kid quit the business after that.
Probably, you know. Can't bang, you can't hang. Come on, man.
Nope.
Hey, oh fuck, man. So like, it's not too dissimilar to a lot of things like I've experienced at concerts and shit, like guys just getting out of line, whether you're performing or just in trying to enjoy the show, like where mosh pits, I've seen motherfuckers lose their shit for whatever reason. Like I would imagine it's got to end deathmatch too, just from what I've experienced. Like we were all cool, at the XPW shows, everybody was fucking cool as ice, dude. But
yeah, I'd
imagine some people get out of hand, and you just gotta fucking, you gotta take care of.
I'm a pretty big dude. People don't usually fuck with me too much anymore.
Right.
Like if there's benefits being fucking 6'5", 400 pounds, fucking all man.
I hear they're huge benefits.
Yeah.
Fucking dad jokes all up in this motherfucker. So, dude, what kind of music are you fucking into? I mean, I know you say you appreciate the metal shit. That's not exactly your fucking style, but what kind of shit are you into, man?
I mean, I like a lot of shit. Like if I'm gonna listen to metal, I listen to like new metal shit, like Slipknot and System of a Down and Cold Chamber and shit like that back in the day.
Me loco.
Fucking Soulfly and shit.
There you go.
Man, normally, like, I don't know, it just depends on my mood. Right now, I've been listening to a lot of Teddy Swims.
Who?
Teddy Swims.
I don't know Teddy
He's
Swims.
fucking raw. He's check out a song called Losing Control. It's kind of it's good. I don't know if you'll like it, but it's
don't
good.
Be selling me on some bullshit now, Bull. Don't be feeding me no bullshit.
I would check it out. I don't know. I listen to some rap. I listen to a lot of 90s fucking music, 80s music, 70s music. I mean, my interest music is Led Zeppelin. I listen to a lot of Led Zeppelin and fucking Pink Floyd and shit. Depends what drugs I'm on when I'm listening to, I guess.
Yeah, music can be very accommodating like that.
Yes,
that's not
definitely.
bad.
Like I smoke a lot of weed, so I listen to a lot of chill music.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, sometimes for me, like a lot of
I usually just throw in some brutal death metal or some grind.
yeah, I know, right?
But that's just me. I listen to all kinds of shit. I listen to 80s shit. I listen to rap. I listen to hip hop, back in the day, 90s, 80s hip hop, because that was when rap was the best. Let's not kid ourselves here.
Yeah,
EPMD and,
dude, what's awesome?
NWA.
My fucking soon-to-be 16-year-old son texted me the other day, and he's like, I've been listening to Big L. And he's like, man, he was like, really awesome and like great lyricist and shit. I'm like, holy hell, like yes he was, like that's
some new shit. I've been on this Mexican OT dude lately. He's pretty good. You heard of him? He's a rapper.
No, I don't keep up much with like
name sounds familiar. Like I want to say I've seen reels or something.
Yeah, he just did some shit with Paul Wall. It's pretty good.
I know who Paul Wall is. Yeah, I haven't heard that name in a long ass time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So I used to fucking do security for like bands and shit back in the day.
For sure. That's cool.
I've done shit for Lil Wayne. I've done shit for T-Pain. I've done shit for like Crime Mob and Bubba Sparks.
Bubba Sparks.
Bubba Sparks. Do you remember?
That's another name I haven't heard in a minute.
Def Jam Fight for New York.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That's killer.
Any crazy stories from that?
No, not really, man. I mean, my bouncer days, I got some crazy stories, but that was that was.
So you're a bouncer too?
Tendencies.
Yeah, we used to, do some bouncing as well. I got some insane shit too.
I'm a great bouncer, man. I can avoid a fight like nobody's business.
You're a big ass dude. It's like the Road Warriors. You probably like competitions. How far can you toss this motherfucker out there, dude? I used to fucking put motherfuckers in a full Nelson and then fucking take them down their knees, start slamming their head, dude, and like talking sadistic shit to them, like, "Oh, fuck your mother." They're like, "What?" Like real quick,
You want to get that dick
overhead suplex a dude out the front door and broke his leg.
Oh, fuck yeah, you did.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Take that,
man.
Let me get 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
Now somebody come scoop this prick up.
It takes a lot to get me to that point, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a gentle giant at
For sure.
worst. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fucking teddy bear. I'm a nice dude. I just want to have fun, fucking watch everybody else have fun, make sure everything's good.
Man, yeah, definitely. See, underground music and underground deathmatch wrestling goes hand in hand because, like, you got dudes and chicks like screaming up and going holy hell on everybody, but they're the nicest people you'll ever meet. The same in deathmatch wrestling, dude. They go hard, whoop some ass, but they're the nicest people you'll meet.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, bro. I'll walk an old lady across the street in a heartbeat. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Me too. I'm right there with you, bro.
Dude, for sure. Yeah, it was such good vibes, man, at those shows, man. That was why I was really stoked to talk to all of you guys, because it's, man, dude, there's such like a stigma, I guess, with deathmatch, and especially if you get into that community on the fucking interwebs and all that shit. There, like I said before, it's a lot of toxic shit. I had to block
Everywhere.
this Danny guy that's like associated with, I don't know, he claims to be associated with XPW, but he's a fucking really weird dude. He's got like, I don't know how many different accounts, and he just talks shit. It's like he was the guy that said, "Oh, they posted the Juice Guys footage," and I'm like, "Yeah, it's in 4K. Fuck you," and then I blocked him. Fuck you, dude.
Man, those shows were full of fucking talent, man. Between the bands and the wrestlers, it was just good talent in one place at one time. Everybody was fucking on par. It was good shit.
Yeah, it was good partying. And I can't, man, like so many guys like that were there, like all the, like Daryl and his buddies that were working the bar, and the comedians and shit that were there just losing their mind. Like I remember after the first,
that was my favorite part, man.
Yeah, dude. And the guy's just like, oh, and I forgot what he said. I have it on video. There's a clip, but he gets all fucking just hyped up like he's like about to have a heart attack, dude. And he's like, I fucking love I'm here for the violence or something like that.
Bro,
I was like,
those motherfuckers on commentary. They were hilarious back there, bro.
That's what I'm saying. And I captured a lot of that on video. That's why these videos are so cool, because I was around some funny ass shit, Like every time, God, who's that kid that showed up? Sergeant with Jimmy Controversy. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That he wrestled around. He kind of got on my nerves at the show a little bit. I mean, when none, there's no heat, But we'll talk to him on socials. He's all right. He seems cool from a distance. Whatever. But like him coming out and doing his thing, that shit was fucking, dope as hell with fucking Ron, and he's like, I'm here to shut this shit show down, and like Rob Black ain't here because this shit sucks.
Fuck yeah, man. That show was fun, man. That was a fun ass show.
Yeah, man. Like I'm just glad that, and guys like that, like that's some young fucking kid trying to do his shit, you guys established and even still on the grind. Like, I'm just glad everybody gets to see this fucking footage, whether you like it or not. Man. I mean, it's there. It was something we did, and trying to present it to the people the best we fucking can,
Yeah, it was a great time too, man. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I know everybody there had a great time. Everybody got their money's worth.
Yeah. And dude, how about fucking Necro, dude? Going outside, the one place they tell you not to fucking fight. I guess. Like, and Necro fucking just takes Redacted out front. And that's man, I can't remember. So I saw some footage. Somebody had that part, and I was going to ask him for it, but I couldn't remember who it was. And I was going to try to like just at least half-ass edit it in, and because I got them when they walk out, and then it's just like, oh shit, show's going to get shut down. Like, they're fucking going to be cops or somebody.
Oh, and yeah.
They came back in right away and kept the fucking brutality going, Fucking, I think shortly after that's when that beer, like I said, that probably one of the biggest spots for me was like that just blunt fucking beer bottle over the head. Like Necro is a fuck. And then afterwards, like glasses on, talking about like, he's just all like cool as fuck, dude. Like,
man, I took that fucking pane of glass with light tubes and cut pop cans and the carpet strip packs. Fuck.
Oh, dude, I gotta send a shout out to, I think Josh and John were the guys putting the weapons together. Like,
yeah,
those
definitely
dudes,
shout out to those guys.
Yeah, man, they had some cool shit. I showed up the second day like a couple hours early, and they were fucking there. We were the only ones there. They fucking didn't even open up the place for like 2.5, 3 hours. and they were fucking out making shit, cutting up pop cans. I'm like, can we use any of this shit from last night in the trash? I'm like, there's still a fucking TV with barbed wire around it. It's kind of falling apart, you know. Like,
Man, they use that big ass Stein.
I'm glad, yes. Oh man, that one guy too, Daryl, he was pissed at that, I think, at the end too. He's like, that's, you know, what the fuck? I'm gonna have a talk with Ben. Like, anything he said, I was like, well, Ben said we could do it. And that was legit. Like, I asked him, everybody asked, like, it was very respectful. It wasn't like we destroy the motherfucker's place? Yeah, we showed up. You know what I'm saying? We showed up for 2 fucking nights. But everything was done in a respectful manner. I don't want your shit. My buddy Stone went back fucking the next night and like dropped his shop vac and fucking leaf blower off. Was like, here, you know, like
you know how you know it was respectful? Because those bathrooms were so clean all night long.
Yeah,
and that doesn't happen.
Yeah, no. I mean, everything else, you know. I mean, you walked in the place, you walked out, you smelled like grease, and they weren't even cooking anything. Yeah, like straight up that you go in a restaurant, they got the fucking fryer going. Like, they didn't even have anything going on.
I guys cooking? We don't cook here.
That Thursday night,
like chicken wings.
You're right. It did like chili cheese chicken wings.
Yeah, you guys cooking corn dogs? Like at any time were you in the past month?
I think they were. They had, because Stretton saw a sign. And it's like, you know, a corn dog or food or this and that. We're looking around. And it's like we see where all the shit's like unplugged, and just laying in the back, and like, I want to fucking eat from this. You know, he's like, I wouldn't order anything here. It's like, no shit. You know, good thing Miller Pizza is right next door.
Oh, hey.
I see it right down the street.
Did you go to there? Did you enjoy any of the fine intricacies of and delicacies of Gary, Indiana?
Intricacies of Gary. There's no intricacies in Gary, Indiana. Come on.
No, I didn't have the Gary pizza. I should have tried it, but.
Did I tell you what? I looked for skewers for Masada, and I went to like Dollar General was shut down. It's like the middle of the day. It's like somebody was just there though, because they come back to the show. They had Dollar General bags, and I'm fucking. Iran's like, hey man, you can't go get Masada, you know, go get the fucking skewers and thumbtacks, whatever you can find. I'm like, sure. And I go out to go to like 4 fucking different places, and that Dollar General, like I said, it's like, come back tomorrow. We not enough people working, you know, we're shut down. It's like 2:00. I'm like, what the fuck on a fucking Friday or Saturday? Yeah. And dude, I'm going to like, I finally end up at a grocery store that had like 2 bags of skewers left and 1 little thing of thumbtacks. And I'm like, fuck. I mean, I could have drove all the way out to like Home Depot, like 30, 40 minutes on my way. Walmart. I was trying to keep my ground and hang out the show too. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck.
Man, did you see the dude who used the fucking spaghetti as skewers? The Italian dude, the Italian gimmick dude?
Jesse Daniels. So he fought Mickey Knuckles on night 2. He came out, did the thing where he's like, I'm the Godfather, and like Dirty Ron's
that
like,
was that dude? Okay.
Yeah. He's like, man, you fucking ain't fucking a Dago, you know? Like, come on. What the fuck? He I thought that guy did pretty fucking badass too. He's like, she's out here talking about how she's gonna or everybody's out here talking about how they're gonna put things up people's asses. He's like, I'll fucking sodomize her with this barbed wire baseball bat, and everybody's like, yeah.
It gets the biggest pop.
Yeah, dude, it did.
That's the best.
It really did, and people wanted to see it. And you know,
up the ass, up the ass, up the.
Dude, those pumpkins, and I was talking to Josh when he was putting those weapons together and shit, and he was talking about like what they were gonna, you know, use and not use. And he's like, man, I've seen like that shit, those pumpkins, because those were some. Mickey brought those, and those were some sharp ass fucking skewers, whatever the fuck they were, I don't know, but dude, they were fucking sharp as shit. He's like, ain't nobody gonna use those. I've seen those, like they do some fucking damage, you know, they don't come out. Like, and fucking Mickey took him, and you could see where she takes like the crotch shot when she's on the ground. The dude kicks it into her or whatever, and like she's just pulling it, and you see like a chunk of her thigh like pulling with it. I'm like, fuck, dude.
Mickey don't give a fuck, bro.
No, she don't. She's brutal.
She was coming out and fucking, you know, taking shots at Jack and shit before the match. There, night 1, when no, I think it was the second night because that was when she got fucking stapled with the elbow deep sticker.
No, yes.
And she's like getting her ass whipped by this dude. And then she's like down on the ground. Someone just hands her a fucking Bush Light real quick. And she's just like on the ground, picks up, like drinks it, hands it back. It's like all, the motion, the timing of it. It's like,
yes, always
that
got
shit's
time.
fucking hilarious, dude.
That's the shit.
So, Bull, dude, I noticed in a lot of your shit, man, you're wearing like, Nightmare on Elm Street shirts and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
You big into the horror scene or what, man?
Yeah, I love horror movies, man. I got a fucking bunch of tattoos and shit. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
What's some of your favorites?
Man, my favorite horror movie is probably Nightmare on Elm Street 2. Jesus, that's like the first
Where he
horror
does
movie.
the fucking, it's got Clue Gallagher in it. It's like, Jesse.
I love that song. I listen to that song all the time.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Fucking Fonda Ray, brother. Yeah, man, just classic horror movies, you know what I'm saying? I grew up with fucking Freddy and Jason and shit. I don't get into nothing too weird. I'm not into like fucking Japanese horror movies or crazy.
Oh, Bodhi.
I'm just, I'm basic. I'm basic bitch, bro.
Well, that's all good.
I mean, I like some fucked up movies, but not nothing too crazy. I'm not one of them nerds, you know.
Oh, I know some people that get out of hand with some of that shit, and then it's like, like the foreign, almost snuff type films and shit.
I mean,
that.
we were producing essentially underground snuff content,
It was tasteful
for 2 nights. Yeah, a little bit of je ne sais quoi.
You ever seen Terrifier?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Terrifier is a badass movie, dude.
I watched Tripping on Acid the first time, and I was like, this is the worst movie I've ever seen. I love it.
Yes. I love it. The worst movie ever. Love it. I love that movie, dude. I still got to see 2. I'm slipping.
Oh, you haven't seen 2 yet, dude?
No, man. Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Very well. Toxic kid.
2's off the hook, and we're getting the 3rd one. Next year.
I saw the
picture
of him in the Santa outfit.
I'm a sucker. We alluded to this. I didn't really go into detail in our last episode, but I love like the holiday horror movies, dude. Like especially like there's some really good Christmas ones, like Silent Night, Deadly Night, Black Christmas. Like
one of those Krampus movies are good. I don't remember which one it was, but one of
the Krampus, the one that came out in the theater.
Yeah, Krampus is the shit.
All the bootlegs,
No,
it's like you put
the
out
real one was awesome.
Like Avengers, and then there's 50 B movie Avengers type movies out.
I'd have to throw Pumpkinhead in there.
Oh, Pumpkinhead's great, man.
I fucking love Pumpkinhead.
Dude, I have a problem with fucking fucking on TV shows, just Pet Cemetery. Like, it should give me PTSD.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, Pet Cemetery.
Especially after you have kids, man. It's meanwhile, a lady find it hard to watch when, like, Gage gets fucking ran over.
Yeah.
And I sell some of my truck parts too, so I'm like, it's a double hit.
Oh man.
Oh, movies that are tough to watch. This is a completely different subject, but I tried to watch this movie again after fucking not seeing it for 20 years. You ever see that movie Kids?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Casper.
Yeah, I used to watch that a few times back in the day.
Dude, Kids, I've always said that is the movie that make you never want to have sex again.
Or you go back to try to watch that movie now, it's like child pornography.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't. Dude, I haven't watched it in like 20 years, but no,
me neither. It's been that long.
Yeah. I could not go back and watch that movie. It was too fucked.
It was. You know what? It was fucked up, but it was true, dude. I mean, that's how.
No, that's how the fuck I grew up.
Yep.
Yeah. So sorry, snowflakes. Shit happens.
Welcome to the real world.
Yeah, this was the really real world, man.
Watch this shit.
Yeah, I don't think I could.
What about
the fucking opening scene is dude like taking that little fucking girl's virginity, and it's like fucking graphic, bro. I didn't make it through that opening segment. I was like, I'm done. I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Right.
People can't catch me watching that fucking movie.
What was didn't they do? It wasn't a sequel, but it was I don't know, maybe if you want to call it a spiritual successor to that what was that other fucked up movie? I think the same people that did that did. It was like the Backwoods Kids, and they had like the bunny mask. You know what I'm talking about, Bodie? I think Cephalic Carnage used some samples from it. Oh, some of the D or a B. Fuck, it's escaping me. God damn it. I think it's just one word, too. Anyways,
dude, I can't think of it.
It's a fucked up.
I vaguely know what you're talking about, too, though. But I remember, like, the mask, the bunny mask thing.
Yeah,
the bunny
I ain't
mask
talking
thing
about
sounds
Donnie
real familiar.
Darko.
Yeah.
You know, it was like these
That son of a
backwoods,
bitch.
like little kids. Like, God,
Yeah.
what is it called? It's escape. It's right there. I'll spit it out like in a couple.
You will. You'll know in a minute. You'll get it.
Yeah.
I just can't think of it.
What about?
And there's this horror movie when I was a kid that I used to watch called Mikey.
Yeah, dude, where he kills his parents.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
dude, I know exactly what you're talking about. That's a fucked up movie, dude.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
a fucking throwback, dude. I ain't thought about that movie in fucking that, man.
I think me and my old lady just watched that recently within the last like year or two. Like, I don't think she'd ever seen it. And she watched some other really fucked up movie on. We have like a Shudder subscription, so like you can find a lot of shit on there. It's like these kids' birthday or whatever. I forgot what the fuck it was called. Maybe it's birthday party or something. I don't know. But it's like all these little brat ass kids. They're just fucking killing people, dude. Like, what the fuck? You know, in brutal fashion, because 80s and 90s horror is like that's the best, dude.
The best.
That's the best.
Yeah.
You get these little things in the 70s and, you know, that are gritty and they started shit and whatever. But I'm telling you, the golden era of horror
80s and early
90s.
90s.
Early 90s.
You guys like trauma movies?
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Come on, man. I'm a little kid. I was watching Toxic Avenger and I had like the Crusader action figures, you know,
Dude,
like
Toxic was the best.
What's the other one? The chicken one.
Poltergeist.
Oh, yes.
Poltergeist. Yeah, I got that. Oh,
Fuck
Class
yeah,
of Nukem
Igor,
High,
the
dude.
Lunatics.
Oh, yeah.
Romeo and Juliet. You I can get that in
Oh,
focus.
dude, yeah. Is that those Super Sevens?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Nice.
They ain't gonna focus.
It's blurry as fuck, but
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit. My bad.
we can get.
No, it's all good.
My old ass iPhone.
Do you collect a lot, like of any like pop culture shit? You know, if you are who I think you are, and I think you're a lot like us.
Yeah, I got a lot of shit. None of it's organized. As a matter of fact, I probably got.
Mine's in boxes everywhere.
I know
dude.
mine
I
too.
probably got $2,000 worth of toys sitting on my bed right now.
Yeah.
What are you collecting? Just mainly like, I mean, you get into like
all toys.
So like we're talking like Ninja
Damn.
Turtle shit, you know, Toxic Avengers, obviously. Like,
I've got the entire collection of the G.I. Joe Classified series that just came out.
Oh, that's sick.
I got almost everything. I didn't get the His Tank, but I got everything else. I got a bunch of wrestling shit.
you got like LJNs or Hasbros or any of that shit.
I have a couple LJNs. I don't really collect their older shit. I've just been collecting like these superstars. I'm blurry.
Oh yeah, I know what you're
Yeah,
talking
I know
about. The
what
Hollywood Hogan and Papa Shango one, right on my Papa Shango.
Yeah, hell
He's
yeah.
hanging up.
I've got
Next to
all
MJF.
of those except for Captain Lou and Vader.
Oh,
Dude.
hell yeah.
Typhoon. I need Typhoon too. So I'm looking for those. Anyway, I don't know. I got a bunch of NECA figures. I got a shitload of Marvel
Oh, yeah.
Legends.
I've
got a
Marvel
couple of those.
Legends.
I got a
old
couple of
school
those.
Marvel Legends.
Like the Wolverine and the Daredevil. I got those.
Yeah, I got quite a few of them.
I had the
yeah.
Carnage and the Marvel Zombies when they first did those. It was like
yeah.
Hulk, Spider-Man, and
Dude.
Cap. I had those three original.
I got
Dude.
pop figures.
Fuck yeah.
There's a guy I work with. There's like these series of I
Sick.
don't know if they're like statues or fucking figures, but what are they called? Bodie, you probably know what I'm talking about. But
What's
they're
that?
like they're like high end, super high end like figures or statues or some shit.
Yeah.
Like
it'd
Hot
be like,
Toys.
Hot. Yeah. What is it?
Yep.
Hot Toys.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. These dudes I work with like collect that shit. And they have like shelves dedicated to it, and I'm
You
like,
Did you? I think
Yeah,
I sent you one of those fucking big ones. Like the dude wheels it out and then they unbox it and you plug it
Yes.
in and everything like that.
I watch a lot of those
Those
fucking
fuckers
videos.
are awesome. Like the Batman, it was like glowing and shit like that. And there's
Yeah.
a whole bunch of
Like
others.
4 feet tall.
Yeah,
saw
dude, they're like
motherfuckers
4
put
feet
together
tall.
a Carnage one, and it was like the flesh on it was
Yeah.
like feely, like you could like Oh, dude, it was so badass, you know?
The Galactus one was sick too. I saw that Galactus one. That was like almost 5 feet tall. The thing was huge. Yeah. I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
Man, I've got this fucking G.I. Joe helicopter on order that's 4 feet long.
Oh, sickest.
It's going to be fucking dope.
Oh, yeah. I want that aircraft carrier still.
I'm going to replace this fucking light with a helicopter.
Yes. You should. That'd be sick as hell, dude.
Mount that motherfucker, dude.
Oh, yeah. Man, I was a huge fan of those Clive Barker series, like the Tortured Soul series.
McFarlane
did.
McFarlane,
Hey, I got both collections, the series 1, series 2, and then I got all the 3 feet tall ones. So I got all them fuckers still. I got a bunch of the Hellraiser shit that they did too.
Remember the early McFarlane horror shit too? Those
I got a bunch of those. I have Leatherface. I have
I got
Ash,
him over
Ash from Evil Dead.
Yeah,
the fairy tales they did were sick.
They had the poster behind it too. Yeah, I got that too. I got those Twisted Fairy Tales. I got that series. Fuck yeah, it is, dude. Yeah, those were sick. The Lion. And then they had the Twisted Land of Oz series. I have that.
You have all that shit?
Cool,
I got all that shit, dude. I collected all of that. I still have all that.
Popping bazones over here.
Dude, I should just lay them all out and show you a picture, dude. I got everything of that whole series.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that shit was sick. It was my favorite.
Venom.
Oh yeah,
fuck
what Venom is that? Dude, I have a bunch of Venoms. I have a shit ton of Carnage figures, and I lost a lot too, and I still have a lot.
I got that Venom right here with Spider-Man webbed to the wall with symbiote webs, and Venom's in front. I was like, that's one of the best ones.
You see, they now that SAG-AFTRA or whatever the hell, fucking shit is done. Venom, they pushed it back, but still coming out 2024. Venom 3.
Yeah, I saw that.
You guys get a trailer for the new Ghostbusters movie?
Yes,
Frozen Empire.
Dude, man. I think that's gonna be awesome. I think it's gonna. I like the one they just released too.
Bro,
Afterlife was it called?
I'm such a nerd for Ghostbusters.
I am too.
Me too, dude.
Dude. I didn't watch the female one though. Nothing against females. It's just
I watched it.
Appealed to me.
It was haha, but it was no.
I've never watched it yet.
They shouldn't have done that. They should have just made Afterlife first. All the mirrors before that. But whatever.
Afterlife was the shit.
It was the shit, man. Yeah. So good.
I was a fucking little kid that had the plastic proton pack from Toys R Us, and you'd squeeze the button.
I'm right there with you.
And it had the noodle coming out. I remember buying the trap, dude.
Yep.
That trap was so fucking cool, and the little PKE meter and all that shit. All those old school figures. I think I still have Peter Venkman.
I had Ecto 1. I had the Ecto 1
toy. My ass whipped for fucking getting slime on my mom's carpet.
Oh. I remember that slime.
Hell yeah.
She was not happy about that shit.
I love that fucking cartoon too, man.
The cartoon was awesome, dude. And I had the cereal.
Still awesome, bro. They use so much real lore in that shit. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's so good. Such a great show.
Ghostbusters the cartoon is metal as cartoons get.
I agree. I totally agree with you.
Oh yeah, dude. I fucking Ghostbusters, Transformers, He-Man.
Oh yeah, He-Man.
He-Man's cool, man. I don't understand what the fucking story. I'm just being real. I don't understand what the He-Man story is. I've watched He-Man my whole life. What the fuck is going on?
That's got it has built-in lore. I think when the episode started, it was already how many years into the story, I think, or something like that. If I'm not mistaken, I could be mistaken, but that's
to me,
what I remember.
Don't make sense. The fucking He-Man story is just dumb. Skeletor was mad.
Well, it was because it was made just to sell toys, It was it's not like source material, say Ninja Turtles, that was already a story, and then they just happen to have a banging.
I love He-Man.
Everybody did, dude.
That Revolutions or whatever it's called that Kevin Smith did is dope as hell, dude. And it's got kind of a story okay, this is why Skeletor is trying to get, to He-Man, and He-Man's not showing who he is until, if you've seen it, you know what happens. And then the queen, and I forgot her name, but, she comes out. So at least it's got a story arc going that not like you were talking about the old school cartoons. What the fuck's going on here? You just fighting a fight? Is this like Thundercats?
Fight the good fight.
Yeah.
That's another. Thundercats had a story that was way too evolved for my fucking 4-year-old mind.
right? But it was still dope. Like Mum Ra and even the, the Panther guy, like he was fucking awesome.
Mum Ra as a kid.
Yep.
Mum Ra's still awesome. It looks like he like something that came out of the mind of like Chuck Schuldiner of Death.
Right.
Mum Ra and the fucking Ghoulies are the only thing that scared me as a kid.
The Ghoulies?
I was so afraid they were going to eat my ass because that was a fucking movie, bro.
Yes.
Ghoulies rule.
Dad just watched right before Halloween. We had Ghoulies on the TV out here. The Ghoulies 2, or I think it was 2, where they're at the fucking what is it, the fairgrounds or whatever with the circus wheel and all that shit, and then they all come together at the end, make the big fucking
oh my god, I haven't seen that in a while. Yes.
I haven't seen that forever either. Fucking, I haven't watched Goonies in forever, or Ghoulies. Yeah. Do you guys play the new Texas Chainsaw game?
Yeah, I got it. I haven't gotten much into it. What are you playing on?
I'm on, right now on Xbox S. I play, but I picked up PS5 today.
We're on Xbox. I mean, I don't have a PS5. I just got a 4. Why are you talking shit to me? Because I'm low life, you know. PS5.
I haven't even plugged mine in yet.
No,
but I haven't even played it yet.
You haven't played the Chainsaw game yet?
No, the Chainsaw game I haven't plugged in I got the PS5 today. I haven't even played that yet.
How you liking it? Like it's a cool concept, but I'll be honest, I'm sick and tired of like we're getting great horror franchises now that we all came up with, and some that are just like awesome and brutal and funny, but I'm tired of the asymmetrical fucking setup. Like, give me a good single player horror game and you can have like your Call of Duty has whatever, you know, what is it?
Your PvP.
Right.
Yeah. We need a Nightmare on Elm Street game like that.
Yes.
We need a Nightmare on Elm Street first person, or not first person, but third person action fucking RPG.
Yes. Yes, we do.
Do Dream Warriors where you got a fucking team.
I got the t-shirt, dude. I love docking too.
I think you're right there with it, man. And then have like a separate PvP section that do like the player versus player stuff online, but then you have like this kick-ass campaign that you can do, branches into different stories. And it'd be cool if they had like a DLC where you can play as Freddy and do like his story.
Yeah, something, man. They could do something with it. Something with it.
Yeah. Remember Manhunt back in the day for PlayStation?
Yeah.
Fuck, we need another game like that, dude. That was my favorite game. You get fucking different points with different kill styles and shit.
Make a fucking brutal Punisher game like that.
There was a pretty cool Punisher game, I think, for PS2
and Xbox. I still have it.
Oh, yeah.
Was it War Journal?
Yes, it was War Journal. Yeah,
it's fucking great. I think Thomas Jane is it Thomas Jane that
I think
does
it's Thomas Jane that does the voice. Yeah,
but he looks like comic Punisher, which is cool. You know, that one's cool. You could do environmental like kills and fucking like squeeze guys for information. You know, or just fucking kill them. And,
exactly.
Like, the gunplay in it is so fucking awesome.
That's what reminded me of Manhunt. It's like the environmental kills and all the other shit you can do.
Yeah, we need more shit like that because, like I said, like horror games. Like I'm waiting for the new. I've been hearing a lot of, early good things about the next Resident Evil. Like I just need something more than asymmetrical. You know, like that's just so many good franchises are just going down the tube. Like, is it the end of this year after Christmas or end of next year? I think Friday the 13th won't even be available like anymore. Like if you got it, you got it. But like everything's being shut down. Like that game was plagued by fucking, you know,
I played
red tape movie studio rights. And that game was cool, you know, but that was like early on. There was like that and Dead by Daylight. And then everything else. We're still getting Killer Clowns, you know, which is set up in the same. I'm going to buy it. You know, I'll probably never play it. I bought Evil Dead. It's cool. I don't really ever play it. But
you know, well, Evil Dead was kind of what you're asking for, though.
It was, but it's still the emphasis on the game itself. The heart and soul of it is the PvP. I want PvP to be secondary almost, you know?
Yeah.
Like you can go in it and like fucking do it whenever you want. Like I can go into Call of Duty and fucking do a million different things. And I bring them up, you know, multiple times because I think like how it's set up is awesome. Because within Call of Duty, you have fucking zombie mode. You got your team deathmatch mode. You have your campaign. And then if you want to, you can go play that big ass map where it's like your Fortnite style shit, you know?
So Halloween would probably make a good franchise like that, real dark and moody and fucking.
But there is, dude, and there's excuse me, underground gaming community and like modders that do this shit. And I see them, and I'm so jealous because I don't have a computer to download. There's a Puppet Master game I think that's out right now.
There is,
and it's on. They just released a patch or an update or whatever. It's got demonic toys in it now. I think they're going to be bringing Doll Man in it too, dude.
Oh my god.
But that's only on like Steam and shit,
right?
You know, it's like I can't fucking do that. But there's a lot of great on the wrestling fucking side, dude. We've had a lot of cool developers like that are doing underground games and shit, and modding.
Modding those old N64 fucking wrestling games, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
We
just had a dude on from
have you seen that Legends of Wrestling, whatever it's called?
Yeah, Legends Wrestling 64. That we just had the fucking one of the guys, the artists from that on there on the show a couple weeks ago.
So fucking awesome.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Like, so, and there's a lot of horror shit that's cool. There's a horror fighting game. I forget what they call it.
Yeah, there is.
It's like Mortal Kombat style.
It is. But it's
all horror. These dudes have been doing it for.
It was an indie game.
Yeah, forever. Like shit like that, dude. It's so cool. But man, I don't want to fucking download a virus. I don't know shit around a computer, you know?
They're coming out with like all these awesome games like Starfield and shit like that. Give me something like that, but horror movie. Like just total open-ended RPG.
Like Horizon and fucking the game.
Yes, Event Horizon would be insane as a game.
I mean, it's all there. You look at the games that the engines are the perfect premise for certain, movies and horror. Like a game like Alan Wake,
or Dead Space.
Or Dead Space. So many different horror franchises that if you just took all their shit away and put that on it, holy fuck, that'd be the greatest game of that franchise's history.
What's that?
Have you played The Quarry?
No, but I want to. I want to.
It's in my closet right now for the PS4. My buddy let me borrow it like a month or so ago, and
I heard that's pretty phenomenal.
A lot of people dig it.
Oh, you haven't played it yet?
No, but it's kind of like David Arquette and fucking.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of like Hollywood actors in it, yeah, and it I think it's like you choose your own fucking path type thing, but it plays out like it's cinematic, like.
I'm cool with that. I watch shitty TV all day. I can watch that for a little bit. I'll try it.
So, speaking of watching things, as far as like, do you watch any fucking like? I mean, wrestling's really everywhere now. Like, you can watch it fucking whether it's a streaming service, IWTV, Stream XPW, whatever. Is there shit that you do watch? And do you really not watch anything or keep up with anything from like, being an old school fan like WWE or like AEW or anything like that? Be honest.
Man, I don't watch it. If I do watch anything, it's because my kids are watching it.
Like, I'm not saying you got to sit down and watch an entire show, but do you like a lot of shit I do just for this, and we do to keep, going with the latest happenings and shit, is you watch YouTube clips, so you see what's going on. You get an idea of a fucking story. It's much like, hey, I can't invest 1 million hours in the summer to watch White Sox baseball, see what the fucking score was, and still support my team. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Is there anything like that? Is there anything that you've heard of seen like storyline wise that's going on anywhere in professional wrestling that's fucking catching your eye?
No, if I'm watching anything, it's like I said, Satu going to Japan. I try to follow that stuff when I get to it, like the shit that I do. But other than that, man, if it's like WWE or TNA, like I know Billy Corgan's running NWA. Fucking
he's doing cocaine spots. He's taken from the Deathmatch. That was like old school, like Schlack and shit, and Dirty Ron be doing that shit.
See, that's fucking. I'm not mad at that. Like, I don't know anything about it, so I'm sure he's gonna get some fucking heat because Well,
he lost the TV deal. Did you hear that?
It's America in 2023. You can't do nothing.
I know, right?
Nope, you can't at all.
You got to own your
own.
If
you're going to do it, you got to lean into it. Just go for it. You get that demographic. That's all you can do. Like, someone's going to hate you. You just got to figure out fucking if you get money from enough people to like you. It's America now.
Yep, exactly.
It's fucking.
But no, like, I know I don't even know what I know. Roman Reigns is a champion, I'm pretty sure. Like, that's about as much as I know about wrestling, other than death matches and shit. Who to watch and who I liked. And I used to be fucking, like, kept up with everything forever. I kept up with everything. Man, this shit sucks now. Wrestling fucking sucks. It puts me to sleep, and fucking, it's the best way to get me to go to sleep is put out some fucking WWE bullshit.
Oh yeah, I mean I can't disagree there. Yeah.
No, I can't disagree with WWE. I read, and that's about all I can do. I can't sit through a 3-hour freaking Raw.
Like, it's just gymnastics now, man.
Yeah,
It's
there's a
all
lot of high
wrestling
spots
is.
now.
A lot of
It's
spot
only okay
monkeys.
to watch gymnastics 2 weeks out of every 4 years. It's the only time you're allowed to watch gymnastics. Can't watch gymnastics more than that. I mean, if you do, you're a pedophile for one, but fucking 12-year-old girls and fucking singlets fucking flipping. But yeah, like,
Right.
it's all wrestling.
Why don't you
is.
have a
It's just-
scene?
Unless you're watching Zack Sabre Jr. versus Danielson.
Yeah. I mean, is there
You'll
shit
just
like
get
that?
Catch as
Is
catch
that-
can.
Yeah. Do you enjoy shit like that? I mean, like guys like Bryan Danielson, you know, they're still like, even though, I mean, you got
He does a couple suicide dives
name.
here and there, but
I mean, not even
there's
that, but
there's some dudes that do it well, man. But then there's my problem is there's 5 million other dudes that want to be somebody, like want to
Yeah.
be that, do that same shit, and that's all fucking indie shows are now. Is just fucking spot.
it is. They rush from spot to spot.
Yeah, they don't work the crowd. They don't feel the crowd. They don't like. I don't even like calling shit my matches.
it's
we'll call
like
it finished.
ADD as fuck, you know, like, but
It
you look,
is.
that's where culture and society is headed, especially with
Mhm.
fucking, you know, how many reels can I squeeze in the
Exactly.
5 2 minutes that I have that I'm not doing anything, or
How many
half
Canadian
hour,
pile drivers can I fit into one match?
Yeah. Oh man, the Canadian.
And now
I used to like that move. Now it's like
how good your whole
Destroyer.
match is. 'Cause- Yeah, now it doesn't matter how good your whole match is because people are just watching for that 30-second spot,
Yep.
that clip.
You know,
That's all
and
people
that's
see.
fucked up, man. Like, it's cool
Yeah,
that you
it
have the
is.
access to highlights more now, but at the same time, it's the way people consume. It's just like they're not fucking paying attention. They just want to see the
with pro
spot,
wrestling, the
spot.
outcome is fucking determined. So people don't give a shit who wins or loses. Let's just watch these fucking spots real quick and see some cool shit.
Yeah.
That's what wrestling's turned into. It's like, it's almost like skateboarding or fucking parkour or something like that, where it's just for the tricks.
Mhm.
Everybody's got to, you know, get those treats tricked once in a while, you know.
I mean, and I'm just as guilty of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know. Wrestling is just not what we grew up on. You know what I mean? By any means.
No.
Deathmatch is about as close as it gets.
Yeah,
Let's say.
I can agree to that.
Like,
Yeah.
if you get a deathmatch company, it would just be in a mature adult company, run
So
wrestling matches that look like fights, and fucking.
let me ask you this: what do you think of like GC Dub?
I stopped watching their shit a while back. But I mean, from what I see what they're doing, they're just doing the same thing everybody else is doing, aren't they? It ain't nothing groundbreaking.
Now they are.
They
Yeah.
had some death matches in.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool to have those spot fests on a show. You gotta have something for everybody. You know what I mean? You want to have
Yep.
a little bit here and there for everybody.
I
But
like
I just want my wrestling to look like a fight.
do you get into Josh Barnett's Bloodsport with the
Yeah,
no
that's
ropes
pretty
in the
cool.
ring?
That's pretty cool.
It's different. I like stuff like that because it seems more of a fight style.
Mm. Yeah,
Sounds like a
more shoot
pancreas
wrestling
fucking.
style, yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
Like that
That
shit,
stuff is pretty cool. I mean, I like a good old Memphis match. I want a story in a match. I want, you know what I'm saying?
I hear
If
you.
you're
buddy.
in it for the long haul, you gotta like, if you want to invest as a wrestling fan, I think you have to have those stories, because what drew you to it? Why did you like Hulk Hogan growing up? Because it was always as a young kid that fucking, you know, the fight fucking for, you know, positivity and strength, the American
larger than
way.
life.
And yeah, it was
Yeah.
larger than life, man. It was,
real life superhero.
yeah, you got to have that. I mean,
And
not
you
saying
wanted
there's
to
not.
win. He had bad guys that fucking made you think that he was going to lose.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
That type of wrestling, no matter what happens in the ring, as long as that story plays out, to me, is acceptable for everybody. When you deviate from that and it becomes more niche, you know, like fucking whether it's deathmatch or lucha or whatever, you know, if there's no fucking story behind it, you may put out bangers, you may draw. But if you truly want to fucking dominate, you tell fucking stories and you do shit like it's just wrestling 101 the day it's been from day one, you know, it's come on. It's not fucking hard to figure out, people.
No. You don't need to reinvent the wheel if it works.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not
for
saying
real.
like promotions like say and MLW tries to do story shit, but like that try to be more sport or fight oriented can't succeed. You will succeed, but if you don't start incorporating that, sorry, like the WWE shit and like the storytelling, you're not there. There's a glass ceiling, you know what I mean? Until
How
you
about like it should be like? Do you remember how when we were kids, it was promoted like it was a sport? You know what I mean?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Like,
we were
think
there to
if,
watch
like-
a big title match. It was a
Yeah,
sport.
it's like the opposite of boxing.
Yeah, exactly.
they've set it
was
up like boxing.
counterpart.
Yeah,
And
But it was still like great stories. Like that's why we can
Mhm.
identify and remember and list off the top of our head 50 guys from like the golden era, what
Oh,
they
yeah.
call it, of professional wrestling. And even if they were from jobbers to midders to, you know, your fucking top guys, your Hulk Hogan's,
yep.
they stick out to you.
The fall of kayfabe is what really killed it.
Yeah. I mean, dude, everybody remembers the
mean,
fucking Slickster still. Come
Yeah.
on.
And then the internet
Yeah,
came out. Now everybody's more interested in the drama and the behind the scenes shit than what actually happens in the ring and plays out.
Right.
And if it doesn't happen quick enough, they'll bitch. If it goes as long as they wanted it, they'll still bitch. You know, it's just like you can't win. It's internet ruin it.
I think wrestling and, you know, it gave fans especially too much, you know, but they had to. The evolution of what it is as a brand and be able to make money off of it.
Wrestling's not even directed at us anymore. We're too old.
No.
Like you guys are the same age as me, I'm assuming. So
To find the shit we want, we got to go underground, you know?
they already got our money, bro. They've gotten our money for fucking 30 years. They're
Yeah,
doing their thing
exactly.
right now.
Yep.
We're already sold. They sold us.
Now we're gonna sell your kids on it.
Yeah.
I mean, we are 40-year-old men sitting here talking about pro wrestling still. So
Yep.
some shit that's marketed at children.
Yep. Went from WWF, WWE to ECW to FMW and underground deathmatch wrestling. Like that was just the evolution for.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a
Finding what I
story,
wanted.
but still present it to me. Like I always loved Shane Douglas's promo
Yeah.
at ECW when he threw the NWA belt down and he said, you know, I'm here for the sport of professional wrestling. Like put it all in a blender, you know, put my tender in a blender. I'm not gonna quote Limp Bizkit, you know,
Yeah,
I
you
already did. You got to do it like that. That's the perfect cocktail for success in my mind and for like true all around Michael Jordan level shit of professional wrestling, you know?
Mhm.
Present it as the fucking sport. Still have some of it. Because, dude, even though I was a little kid, and there was some outrageous shit going on, like the Ultimate Warrior and all that Undertaker shit. I was still like, wow,
Yeah.
I mean, it was still.
But they had suspension of disbelief too.
Yeah,
So,
dude. And,
That's like
you
with
know,
Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt,
punches and
rest in peace. He had suspension of disbelief to me because just his aura, you know, his character, he lived it, you know.
Yeah, Bray was different for real.
man.
Yeah.
He was
And
old
I would
school.
have. I'm
Yeah,
so upset
totally.
about that too, because how dope would that have been if, say, he did whatever run and the TKO merger, and rumor has it that like, you know, he wasn't working well with Vince or whatever, and he did leave, and you did get to see like Bray on like, I mean, he'd probably go to AEW, but it'd be cool if he did like a weird dark indie run, you know, and did like some semi-death
Almost
match
like a
shit or
Cardona,
whatever.
almost like what Cardona did.
Yes,
But
exactly.
a little bit darker, I think, would have been even doper.
Yeah, full creative fucking freedom. Like the lights go out, all of a sudden you see fucking Bray Wyatt pop up at like King of the Death Match or something. You know what I'm saying? Like that would fucking
be insane.
be insane. And right there, you give that fucking, you know, Deathmatch gets that star power fucking rub, you know, and like, okay, it's a little more legit. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. It's insane. Why do they do it? But dude, it's fucking awesome. And that I've always liked Deathmatch, dude. I haven't been to a lot like live in attendance. I've been to some GC dub shit, you know, like 5-6 years ago and whatever. But, you know, I was a little kid growing up. I'm Northwest Indiana, like 30 minutes out of Chicago. I didn't fucking, there was no death match around me to go see. That's what I'm saying. Like then what we did was so cool because young kids now, if anybody come out to that show, that those 2 shows we did, like you never had that around here, you know, like it's fucking, it was hard to access that. And especially in our days, like tape trading and shit and like finding people with that or like AOL dial up bullshit. There wasn't easy access to this stuff, you know?
Fuck yeah. Definitely worked hard for some wrestling as a kid. Out of my way.
Now everybody's got it fucking easy. You can, that's why I was like, man, I find it insanely like difficult to deal with people that fucking bitch about it. Cause there's like 1,000,001 different fucking flavors of wrestling out right now that you can access anywhere, you know, like holy shit. But
Absolutely.
I love the freedom of whatever.
In the palm of your hands.
You know, I mean, it was pretty cool to put on a show that like literally you could do whatever the fuck you want. And like the storylines were like extreme as fuck and like just holy shit, you know? Ain't nobody else out here. Even like, I mean, Chicago's got some shit popping. They got some death match, like Circle 6. I think they're doing shit in Chicago. There's a lot.
Who did they run to Berwyn? I just seen a flyer earlier. I can't remember.
AAW.
It was
Black Label, but they're not death
Black Label. Black Label. So
Black Label Pro.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing some fucking weird shit. It's like a invite only fucking match, or not match, but a card. You know, like on
you got ICW in Milwaukee. I wish I would have been able to go to one of them shows. I never made it out there, but they always had death match shows at that venue there.
Bro, invite only show is fucking genius because it just makes people that aren't invited want to watch it.
Oh, for sure.
That's fucking genius. I should have thought of that. Fuck.
Well, you know, we can't all be the fucking great mind that is fucking Michael Blanton. Right. Shout out to Mikey, whatever. We love you, dude. Quit fucking around with my emotions. But no, what I'm saying, like being a fan of that as a kid, but not really getting to experience it as much. I mean, only what I've seen, but to be there live that into it and that intense. That's why you've seen a lot of people that were like turned that night. There's like, I don't fucking like the owner. Holy shit, you fucked my shit up, but whoa, that was fucking great. That's what, that's what I got. And I'm like, fuck, man, there's something to this, dude. There really is. Like, it was done fucking well, minus the technical difficulties, but the experience was great. And the whole point of even putting a show on is you want, whether you make money or lose money, you want the people walking out talking about that and feeling really fucking good about what they just experienced. Like, never met a person. The only negative shit I've even seen was, like I said, the 2 motherfuckers online that weren't even there.
Yeah, that fucking show was lit live. That shit was fucking fun. So the atmosphere, you just feel the energy in the fucking that little bitty building. It was good shit.
Dude, motherfuckers got their shit in too. And like I said, like that might be a fucking.
It wasn't a huge crowd, but it was big enough to fill that room and just fucking. It was still good. They gave us room to work.
Yeah, and that's the thing I was worried about too, because it was such a small place. I'm like, man, there's gonna be a lot of fucking people here, and I want to give you guys fucking room to fucking fight and do your shit, because motherfuckers in bands were like, I don't want my shit getting destroyed. It's like, that won't happen, like just settle down, chill out, fucking elbow deep, fucking smashing shit everywhere.
Yeah, right.
It's fucking awesome. But you had to give that room to you guys, man, because like access to like the front, the bar area, a couple walls, you couldn't like crowd everybody fucking in. But at the same time, that was still cool that could happen. Like, that's the intimate, like, this is a fucking fight. This is being presented as a fight. It's called No Ring Deathmatch, but that's for legalities. This shit is a fucking fight.
Fucking fight.
And I loved every fucking single moment of it. Fucking throws a little shot.
We got to do it again, man.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I've been talking to Jerry, and we haven't really went into any detail about it, but maybe again next year, and maybe in the city, maybe in Chicago. I have to do some real convincing, I think, for Daryl to let us come back.
There's probably plenty of places in the Heights you can find.
Yeah. And dude, we used to go to, did you ever go to any Warrior Wrestling shows out there?
No, I was out of there by then. I remember hearing about it, but no, I've never been to them.
I mean, they were putting on like, what'd you call it, buddy? Like fucking mega card, super card, fucking bangers,
Oh yeah.
And they're still going and shit. But dude, out there in Chicago Heights, yeah, it's pretty dope. I mean, it's hood as fuck. If I'm gonna say hood as fuck, I want to stay at least as close as home as I can. Like to most people, Gary, Indiana seems uninviting, but I'm like, Chicago Heights, I straight see crack deals fucking going on out there, and Gary, it's just motherfuckers asking for money.
Yeah, exactly.
Breaking into your shit if they don't feel like asking.
Right.
I watched this video the other day. So Sauk Village, you're more likely to get assaulted in your car than you are for your car to get robbed while you're not in it.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that.
That's hilarious. That shit cracked me up. So where you at, like Hammond or what?
No, I'm in Hobart, Indiana.
Okay.
Sretton, our producer, is in Cherville, Indiana. So it's like a 25 minutes from. They call it the region.
Yeah, I know Valpo and all that shit. Sure.
Yeah, Valpo, all that.
Yeah, I got you, bro. I grew up there, bro. I told you that.
Hell yeah. Bodie's from fucking Bodie's not even originally from Milwaukee, but he is a cheesehead.
Yeah, I lived in Wisconsin for years. I was actually born in California and then moved out to Wisconsin when I was like 6. And then now I live in Florida.
That's what's up. Florida's nice. Fuck yeah.
It is nice. I'm not complaining.
Fuck yeah.
I know. I'm complaining to him. I'm like, dude, it's fucking freezing. I'm waiting in line, dying fetus, or Halloween. It was fucking snowing. He's like, it's fucking 8 degrees down here.
Yeah, it was chilly down here.
Wisconsin accent still.
I'll keep that.
Hey, it's only chilly in Florida when you see lizards fall from trees, right?
Yeah. Never seen no geckos or lizards fall from trees. That's more south. But we got geckos everywhere.
Florida's cool. Where you at in Florida?
Gainesville.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
University of Florida town.
Oh yeah.
But I'm a Florida State fan, so I'm kind of at home because I was a Bears fan in Wisconsin.
Florida State Seminoles.
Yep.
Wasn't that fucking Seminoles. Ron Simmons, dude?
Hell yeah, it was. And Dion prime time, dude.
Yes, dude. I mean, I love Dion, but fuck it, we're talking about pro wrestling, dude. And hey, once again, hashtag wrestling is everywhere. Yeah. I could talk about the Florida State Seminoles with my main man Bruiser Bodie.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And guess what?
It's been my team for
Simmons,
years.
Fucking WCW first African American World Heavyweight Champion.
The only time I ever cared about fucking college football is those games back in the day on PS2. Fucking college football games.
Bill Walsh.
Fuck yeah.
Was
the
that
NCAA series?
NCAA series, yeah. Fuck yeah.
That's coming back too. Next year,
Really?
there's going to be a new NCAA game.
Back in the day,
yeah.
too.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I'm with you.
Yep.
I'm a Notre Dame
Florida
guy,
State.
unfortunately.
Hell yeah.
They're doing good, though. You watch a lot of, who's your team in the NFL? Professional.
I watch the Bears, but I don't really follow football anymore.
I should have known it,
It's hard to when you're a Bears fan. But I do. I follow football. I watch all football. If they're not playing on Sunday, I'm watching the Red Zone Network. If I'm not watching
them on Thanksgiving,
I don't know. I don't want it to be a bad Thanksgiving. I hope not.
I thought, what day is Thanksgiving? Is that the 27th?
It's the 23rd.
Oh, okay. Then they're not.
I don't think so. I think they're playing that Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah,
and then they'll get destroyed by Josh Dobbs.
Dobbs.
Dude, I put $20 on him against the fucking Saints. That was
no.
Dude missed that field goal and shit. I'm so mad.
Oh, I know.
Dude, we've tried to.
And they barely beat the 1-8 Panthers.
Beginning of the season, we were gonna incorporate, because we like to talk about a bunch of different shit. We're Chicago Bears football fans, and it's kind of trailed off and not really happened as much because what is there to talk about that you can't already get on like ESPN 1000 or some shit. You know, it's like they suck. There's nothing exciting. It's just like wrestling. There's speculation fucking everywhere. Who's getting fired? You know, how much are they getting paid? Do they?
Yeah, just
huge dicks.
Just Google Chicago Bears since Lovie Smith, and you'll find your answer.
God, and they fired
Jesus.
Lovie off a winning season.
Yeah,
I mean, it was
and
a
an
pretty
NFC
decent season.
championship like a year or two ago, and a Super Bowl appearance. Like a 10-6 season, you're gonna fire him? Nah, dude. Like I never agreed with it back then. I still don't agree with it now. Damn it.
Here's the thing, though. You think? I mean, the answer has got to be if after all these years, all these different hires, that if it's not the coaching that you're hiring, it's who's hiring the coaching.
Yeah.
Because they just have an eye for bad shit. Guys that can't develop fucking talent, that can't fucking pick talent.
Yeah.
I mean,
every GM we've had in there can't pick talent, but
Chicago's
Ryan Poles is a little
dude.
different.
Don't get me wrong.
Poles is a
The
little
Bears franchise as a whole has many a Hall of Famers, many a fucking legends
Oh
that
my
are
God.
destined to be Hall of Famers, right? Yeah,
Linebacker city, dude.
yes, but I mean, dude, that's all we fucking got, you know.
Yeah, haven't had a 4,000-yard passer ever. Can you, dude? That's fucking disgusting. And our only Pro Bowl QB has been Mitch Trubisky since like 1967 or something. Since like Sid Luckman or whatever.
Yeah, we have all these badass players, and unfortunately, tons of them don't have fucking championships.
No, get the coaching right. Everything will fall into place.
The problem is when they have those badass players, they don't put enough around them. They don't know who to put around them to make shit fucking. That was my point before I trail off and being style. You know. But anyways, hey, as we wind down here, is there anything fucking that you got coming up, deathmatch wise? As far as like popping your shit, promoting your shit, can people buy any merchandise from you or anything?
Man, I don't really have shit going on right now. I have
I love it.
keep you updated on my Facebook. Check me out there on Instagram. Big Bull Bronson on both of them. I really got nothing to promote. If you want a t-shirt, I got t-shirts. If you want whatever, I'll draw you a funny fucking picture. You want that? But,
yes.
Whatever. Yeah, man, I was just working and fucking raising kids right now. It's Christmas time, so I'm trying to make some money.
Yep.
And I don't know if you know this or not, but wrestling promoters are cheap fucks.
Dude.
I didn't book the show. I didn't book the wrestling. So I know you let me, motherfucker.
No, I wasn't saying that about you. No.
I'm not here to disagree.
But yeah, it's just that time of year.
Yep.
I'll pick up back more after the beginning of the year. And if I don't wrestle like I used to. I used to do 4 or 5 shows a week. Man, I do a show a month, maybe 2 shows a month.
What do you think is the biggest match that you've had?
Oh,
like to you personally, like this fucking like holy fuck.
Wrestling the New Days of Theater was pretty fucking cool. Wrestling at the Gathering of the Juggalos was cool. Nice. That was a big one. That was a huge fucking crowd.
Was that down in when they were doing the
Cave and Rock
still?
Yeah, I think it was a Cave and Rock.
Yeah,
Full
FTA, Full Terror Assault, motherfuckers. What's up? We get wet with that shit too. Sing death metal, dude. I had a fucking guy come to my work today. This old farmer. I sell truck parts, right? I was like, I partied a little last night. Went and seen Dying Fetus, and I'm in work, so I'm a little spunky, you know. And I'm like, oh, hey man, what's up? You know, you want this? I was like, go ahead, boy, put it there. Like, dude, he's like, look at me. Well, I was like, come on, scissor me, daddy. And like, this old ass farmer, and then he was like, no. And then he's like, I was like, come on. All right.
That's funny as hell.
Fuck with people.
I went to Ari Shafir last night do comedy in St. Louis. It was fucking dope.
Dude,
that's cool.
Speaking of comedy, I was telling some friends last night, I love like the old school, early 90s, late 80s shit. Like, I'm a huge Sam Kinison fucking fan. You know, I love Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy's old shit. And there's a lot of guys today that are fucking awesome, but I would love to see Dice Clay fucking live, dude.
Oh, like, hell yeah.
That motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
I just fuck. I just listened to him on Jericho's podcast, and I've listened to him on a few other things, and he's on Rogan and shit, dude. He's fucking cool. He's so old school, like that shtick, and he does shit now where he just goes in the streets and like talks to people and tries to piss them off, like, like, He's like, hey, you know, fucking dice, like triple bypass. I got a couple kids. Hey, you know, I still got a fucking pump though. He's got arms still. Man, respect.
Oh yeah.
Dice always be the fucking man, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's for sure. And so will you. Bull, thanks for fucking coming on this week's fucking episode,
You're the man,
dude.
Bull.
Man,
Thank
thanks
you
for having me, guys.
so fucking much for dude,
Yes.
2 nights, you know, the blood, sweat, and fucking cheers.
Yes.
There was no fucking tears in the house,
fucking
man.
Play some music and bust some heads open. Fucking shit was fun. Let's get it.
That's what it's all about. And dude, next time it happens,
We're definitely fucking giving you a call, brother.
Fuck yeah, I'll be there, bro.
oh yeah.
Sick.
Until next
All right.
time, everybody watching and listening right now, hit like, subscribe, and share. If you're fucking jamming it on the podcast right now, be sure to fucking rate and review. That shit helps us out. It really does. Doesn't take any fucking bit of your time. Commenting on the videos on YouTube. 2 seconds. Tell us we suck. Tell us we're great. Got huge fucking cocks. I don't care. You know, just do something. Because the algorithm hates us. And I hate you too.
Wait.
Hell yeah.
Recording stop.
You gonna do sex to me?
Did you like that video? If so, be sure to hit like and subscribe and check out more killer content from your boys at Juice Pro Wrestling. Whoa, yeah!